As you ascend through your career, don't get so slick that you trick yourself out of a job. Today, I saw a cold example of this. The company I work at has entry level positions, and then they have some good positions, positions that some people dream of having. There was some chatter around my desk. I found out a guy was fired because he was taking 2 breaks every day. We have a gym on the facility, and some people work out during lunch. What he was doing was taking 2 lunches. He loved to lift, so he'd use one lunch to lift weights, but then he'd take another lunch somehow. As you build yourself in your career, don't be so slick that you trick yourself out of a job. Okay, now, I don't know why he was at that company. Maybe he doesn't value the positions that they offer up the ladder. I do. That's why I'm there. It's intentional. And just hearing about the mistake he made me realize that sometimes we just get comfortable and blow opportunities. Okay, so I don't want you guys to make that same mistake. Often the slick thing that we're doing feels like it's no big deal. Why? Because we've been doing slick shit like that forever. Like, taking 2 breaks is something that any of us might try to do. Like, fuck, it's an extra hour. Who hasn't played around for an extra hour at work? It's something we all do. I get it. But when you are intentionally working towards something, you got to straighten up. You got to be strict. You got to go square. You know what I mean? Same way when you run around the hood, you see certain things going on, and most people get away with these things most times, but there's always that one time. And you probably stayed away from most of that shit. I caught myself slipping, but I stayed away from most of the shit. And we gotta have this same mentality when we're at work. You can't think about all the times you would have gotten away. You gotta think about what's on the line. Because part of living a refined life is career, money. How do you make your money? Are you just scraping the bottom of the barrel, or are you making enough to satisfy your obligations, put some bread away, and then do a few cool things, or a lot of cool shit, depending on how much money you make? So there's just a lot at stake. Again, I don't know if he planned on, I don't know how much he valued that job. He might not even need that shit. I don't know his situation but we have to use the missteps of others as reminders to sober us up. Okay, so as I alluded to, the job I'm at now, I just got there recently, and it's a step in a certain direction. I've worked in, I guess you could say, social service related fields, social service related positions, and now I'm moving into something more technical. So for me, it's like I'm not playing around. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you are trying to live a more refined life, just understand, it goes deep. It involves like all aspects of life. Like I was mentioning, the decor in the room and how fixed up the room is. I'm talking like I want to have an answer for everything. If it's bread, I need a job where I earn sufficiently. If it's a business, I want to earn sufficiently. If it's details in the room, I want them taken care of. If it's dust in the corner, I want it swept out. The car, I need it detailed. My body, I need it right. We're not going to be perfect, but we're trying to hit on as many metrics as possible. We owe it to ourselves, and that's what refinement is about. It's not necessarily luxury, but yeah, it's luxury sometimes, but it doesn't have to be. It's more about addressing all aspects of life appropriately and upgrading when we can. If you are interested in upgrading, living a more refined life, check out the next video.